Do you know how to pronounce Mercedes-Benz? Do you know how Toyota this brand came from? What's the relationship between Ferrari and Porsche as their logo looks a bit similar? Today, let's have some fun topic. Take a ride of watching our today's video. Let's embrace the story of famous car brands. Since we just mentioned the Porsche and Ferrari, let's start with those brands which love to use the animals to symbolize their emblems. So, welcome to dive into the Zootopia in car world with us. What car brands pop out in your mind first? Comment below and to let me know if I miss any of these brands. Alright, first let's see the hottie sweetie Ferrari. Everyone knows the prancing horse on Ferrari car hood, but what you may not know is the heartwarming story behind this iconic logo. Ferrari, the Italian manufacturer of luxury cars, synonymous as the best car in the automotive world, was founded with Mr. Enzo Ferrari in 1947. The logo itself was appeared way long ago before, back to 1923 on June 17. Also, some said May 23rd. Enzo Ferrari, who was the racer from Team Alfa Romeo, met the mother of Italian pilot Francesco Baracca, the Countess Baracca. Countess Baracca said to him, "Use this prancing horse on my son's airplane. It will grant you the looks." Enzo Ferrari promised to use the logo on his racing car to hope that it would bring him luck and victories as her son had. In 1932, Team Alfa Romeo permitted Ferrari to depict the logo on the racing car, only with a bit modification, by adding the yellow background which symbolized the color of his hometown, Modena. Same year, the Alfa Romeo company left the competition and Ferrari established his own team under the name of Scuderia Ferrari, and let's also explain what S&F letters stands. As for the three color lines on top of beige, they represent the Italian flag. Here's another story that is worth noting. The best friend of pilot Francesco Baracca, Fabio Tagliani, who fought with him side by side in 91st Air Squad, also used this iconic prancing horse on his Ducati motorbikes. Maybe with some private agreement between these two brands, the prancing horse now is on the trademark of Ferrari. Except Ducati, another brand also has tangled relation with Ferrari, which might surprise you. So keep on watching till the end. Since now we knew that Enzo Ferrari was the racer belonged to the team Alfa Romeo, let's see the story of Alfa Romeo, which came from the same country as Ferrari. The iconic animal for Alfa Romeo is the serpent, the one of the oldest mythological symbols, which represent the power of the oldest ruling family of Milan, the Visconti family. The whole story starts from 13th century during the Crusades and played an important part in Bisuna story. The Visconti adopted this serpent with a man in mouth logo to symbol the power of his family. Even after Visconti's died out, the Milan city kept this logo as the city crest. As founded in Milan in 1910, this symbol of Milan naturally earned the place in Alfa Romeo's emblem. Apart from this, more entertaining mysterious history, on the left part of the emblem is the red cross, which also bears the symbol of the Milan. If you are a football fan, then you must feel familiar with it, as it's also on the football club AC Milan's crest. Another famous European brand also has an animal to symbolize his logo is the Jaguar. Currently owned by the Tata Motors, Jaguar used to be the most powerful manufacturer of high-end sporty cars over decades. His emblem is well known as a sleek and leopard jaguar, which is simple but beautiful iconic for this brand. Just like many other car makers, Jaguar chose the animal for speed and the ideas for freedom. Also remind the viewers of the rapid motion with ambition, power, and elegance. Next, let's see the unconventional story of Saab, whose parent company is the fighter jet manufacturer. The whole story starts from the World War I after Germany surrendered at the end of the war. A Swedish company, Svenska Aero, was set up in 1921 to assemble German aircraft as the peace treaty limit what aircraft the German can produce. With the threat of World War II spreading over Europe, the Swedish government charged the company to produce a steady stream of military aircraft. Though Sweden was neutral during the war, there were fears worrying that they would be drawn into the conflict, especially after Finland was invaded by Soviet Union in 1939. After World War II, when governments around the world no longer need so many military aircraft, Saab need to do something with their space production capability. That's when the Saab motive era started in 1949. Saab's first production car, the 92, was released. Back to the logo itself, it was a long journey of a whole logo history, and the name stands for his company name. Only when it came to 1974, the one similar to the present logo was introduced. A brand new logo with crowned red griffin, which is mythical creature with an eagle head and a lion body was born. The griffin was borrowed from the skin coat of arms, which highlights the origins of the brand. We all know Lamborghini is the name of the most luxury cars for almost every man. Do you know the founder of Lamborghini was not automotive expertise at the first place? In 1948, a tractor producing company in Bologna was found a mechanical engineer, Mr. Lamborghini, who will know years after this founder, Mr. Lamborghini, created this luxury brand, Lamborghini, just because he was not satisfied with the performance of Ferrari. It was said Mr. Lamborghini was the great supporter of the Ferrari as he owned a couple Ferrari cars. He found there were some problems with Ferrari's clutches and engine sound was a bit louder as well. Ferrari must despise Lamborghini as Lamborghini is just a tractor producer at that time. Ferrari thought, "You, a tractor maker, know nothing about car." After Ferrari rejected his request to improve the problems he found out, he made the decision to manufacture his own car, which the Lamborghini we know now. Everyone can easily recognize the car logo on Lamborghini as it is a golden bull on the emblem. It was said Mr. Lamborghini used the bull as the emblem because his horoscope is Taurus, whose character is tough and persistent, matched who he was. Just like Ferrari and Lamborghini, Porsche also used the horse to symbolize their soul of brand. Compared to previous two brands, Porsche logo looks more colorful and complicated, and let's check the details. The hometown of Porsche. Yes, correct, you guessed right. Porsche came from Stuttgart, the capital of Württemberg, which crest is also the idea that inspired the shape of Porsche logo. Number 2. Black and red stripes. The black stripe stands for the fertile soil, while the red stripe means the patience to the nature. Meanwhile, the shining golden color on the badge symbolizes the harvest wheat, and overall this shows the power of the city Stuttgart. Number 3. Eyelashes on the logo. Apart from the Stuttgart crest in the middle and the colorful stripes on the top left and bottom right, you will see the lines look like twins or eyelashes. In fact, that's also the special property in Stuttgart, the antlers, which attracts enormous hunters to visit Stuttgart. Coming from the humble beginning, this top-end luxury brand started from 1948 with just 200 workers. The very first Porsche model, named the Porsche 356, was introduced and had 50 cars produced. 4 years later, his most popular model, the 550 Spider, the racing model, was released with 90 cars production and continued to grow with the 10,000th Porsche car hitting the roads by its 25th anniversary. Alright, these are the top 6 famous car brands that use animals to symbolize their emblems. Did I miss any iconic brands? Comment below to share with us. In these 6 car brands, which one do you like most? Comment the number to let us know. 1 is Ferrari, 2 for Alfa Romeo, 3 for Jaguar, 4 for Saab, 5 for Lamborghini, and 6 for Porsche. Ask your friends if they know these stories, and I bet they will like you to share with them. Next time, move our travel from European to the States and Asia. We will jump onto more car emblem stories. So don't forget to subscribe our channel, and we will come back with more fun stories soon. Adios!